Hi guys, welcome to my channel where we talk all things plant-based health and wellness. My name is Lauren. I have 7 years living whole food plant-based, and I also have a bachelor's degree in nutrition. And about 10 years ago, I did not have much health or happiness, and I kind of changed that around and changed my whole life around with living a more holistic, a whole food plant-based lifestyle. And that's why this channel exists. I wanted to create a resource that is all about getting healthier and happier so that we can kind of run after every single dream that we have. Today's video is kind of an impromptu video because I just got a big order from Thrive Market and I wanted to do kind of a Thrive haul. I made a video before about Thrive. I did another Thrive haul. I think it was all the way last year. I hope it wasn't 2 years ago because that would be crazy. But Thrive is one of my favorite resources to get healthy groceries. So I want to continue to make videos about Thrive because I just find them to be such an incredible place to get so many good things like supplements and organic raw nuts. I mean, when I look at these things out at the grocery store, the price can sometimes be 2, even 3x of the cost that we can shop on Thrive for them. So that's why I think it's just such a good resource. So the way Thrive works, they do have an annual membership, much like a lot of different things, like Amazon Prime has an annual membership, but I found that that annual membership price usually is paid for within 1 to 2 orders of savings that you get with your order. Okay, I just actually got up and checked the price of the annual membership just to verify, but it is $59.95 a year. So that's basically $5 a month, and I cannot tell you how worth it is if you are looking for healthier groceries or supplements. They even have things like skincare, non-toxic skincare, and even some makeup. So I love Thrive. And another cool thing they do is every couple of weeks, every so often, they will do big sales. That's this haul that I have. I would pick, maybe I can't pick up this box right now because it's so heavy. But this haul actually came from a Thrive sale. They just did a big 25% off sale. And I have really good news. I have a code to share, a link with you to share that for your first order, you can get 25% off your order. So it's like you can shop a sale like this really at any time. I will leave that link below, and I'm also going to go ahead and try to link up all of these products within Thrive so that if you're interested in getting any of these, they will be linked up for you. So I think that's pretty much it. It is $59.95 membership for the year or $5 monthly, and you can cancel at any time. Their customer service is incredible. I've been using Thrive for a couple years now, and I think maybe 3 years ago, I canceled at one point just to save costs on, it was like right after COVID. I think I like lost all of my social media clients, was like freaking out. I canceled all of my subscriptions, and their customer service was so good. You can literally just chat with them online and they will cancel the service really quickly. So anyways, I got Thrive though again, and I've just found that this is such a good resource for all of these healthy goodies. So let's get into it. Looking at this box right now, there's a lot to go into. I think we are gonna start with supplements. Thrive has become one of my favorite places to get supplements with like an extra 25% off sale. It's really, really good value. So I decided I wanted to experiment and try a new supplement brand this month. And that brand is Mary Ruth's Organic, as you can see here. So one of the first things I'm trying from Mary Ruth's is her liquid multivitamin, which I was super curious about because the one thing I will say, if you're getting multivitamins, it is so important to first check out the quality. Are the ingredients in the multivitamin, are they organic? Check out if they're packaged or if there are any filler items in the vitamin. I actually have a guide that I created at the end of last year that is all about reading labels. So I'm gonna link up that guide that you can actually get and use to kind of cross-reference ingredients. I know it sounds super nerdy. You could also just Google the ingredient if you see something that you don't know what it is, but always check ingredients. Mary Ruth Organic look really great, and especially for this liquid morning multivitamin. So I've already opened this. I put it kind of in the box so I could show you the whole box experience, but it's so good. You basically I take 2 tablespoons on just a little spoon, and it tastes so good. And for some reason, I feel like I'm a little kid again, like taking a liquid vitamin. There's like a little nostalgia with it and it's really fun. So I'm really, really liking this. I feel pretty energized after it. So this is a good find. And again, that was 25% off. I'm gonna put this in the box so I don't spill it all over the carpet in here. That was an extra 25% off. Already the lowered price that's on Thrive. Many of the items that are on Thrive are already at lowered prices, so when they have a sale, it's just like a no-brainer. A couple more things from Mary Ruth's. I'm trying their Vegan B Complex Liquid Drops. So as a vegan, being whole food plant-based, I do usually always take a B12, and I really got this not to take at the same time with the liquid multivitamin, so that's another thing I would say. If you're getting different supplements, to just make sure you're kind of checking the levels of what's in these things so you can get an idea of how much you're taking. That's really important. You don't want to be taking like 5 million different things and you're getting like hyper amounts of certain ingredients. But I mean, I'm not traveling with this, for sure not traveling with this. So I actually got these drops for travel, and I spend a lot of time in Virginia as well. So I'll probably take these up there with me. I haven't tried these yet, but this is another liquid. It's a dropper. Great ingredients. There's no fillers. I also am trying Mary Ruth's Vegan Vitamin D. This is another one that I opened and did try. So you have to be careful when you're looking for vitamin D supplements. Their vitamin D is super important to us, but a lot of times the ingredients will actually not be vegan because sometimes how the vitamin D is actually made. So it's something always to check. So Mary Ruth's has a vegan vitamin D3 plus K2 option. I will tell you, I tried this. It's a liquid. This tastes kind of thicker. Not that that's a taste, but this is not a sweet one. It's not my favorite taste, but I love that I'm getting a vegan option for vitamin D. So this is gonna be another thing that is in my travel bag. So another Mary Ruth's find. Iodine. So I have been more and more interested in minerals, and I'm just kind of starting this journey. I've listened to a couple podcasts and realized minerals is not something that I've been paying attention to all that much. And especially if you're eating a very clean diet, you could be kind of like lacking salt potentially. You could be lacking other minerals if, you know, our water systems have changed and maybe what we were getting 100 years ago from our soil, we are not getting anymore. So that's a whole other conversation for a different video, and I have so much to learn, but it's just something I'm paying attention to. So I'm actually trying to start working in minerals into my daily life. So I'm trying her iodine drops. This is another thing that I think I can easily travel with. These are glass, so that's something to think about, but I kind of like wrap them inside my beauty travel bag and it works pretty well. Another supplement I had tried maybe last year is Moon Juice's Super Hair, which I love that. I saw like just with nail growth, I just really, really liked what was going on, and I saw during Thrive sale, they had a hair, skin, and nails vitamin, which is fermented biotin and beauty herbs. So I was just kind of really curious, and it was on a really great sale. So I got this to kind of experiment with and test. Here's what the bottle looks like. I really like New Chapter 2 and kind of the way they formulate. So I thought I would try their hair, skin, and nail vitamins. Okay, we might be done with supplements. I'm gonna hop in, try to kind of remove all this packaging. That's another thing, Thrive packages their items so well, so it is very rare to kind of, if you're getting liquid or something, get a liquid that's spilled because they just really pay attention to how they package things. Okay, this I've made a video completely on cacao powder. I'm trying Thrive's brand of organic cacao powder. This was on sale and I thought, it's a pretty big container. I've been going through cacao powder like crazy lately because I am testing a lot of old recipes on my website. I've basically been updating my website for the past couple months. A ton of my blog posts no longer have pictures. I like switched over to a new platform, blah, blah, blah. It's super boring, but I've been basically retesting recipes and reshooting them and have been burning through cacao powder. I'll also link up that YouTube video with cacao powder here, but excited to try Thrive's cacao powder. And I think this was like $6.99 for this huge 16-ounce container of organic cacao. So that's a great deal. Something else I got, this is probably why, yes, this is why the box is so heavy now. Thrive's coconut water. So I really like this in green smoothies, or actually if I'm ever sick, I had this like freak incident of food poisoning maybe a month and a half ago. I need to like write a post about that. I have no idea what it was from. I'm thinking it could have been potentially from watermelon, or I made these dehydrated pulp crackers and I had them for a while and I don't think I had them in the fridge. I got really sick, like I got food poisoning that night, and I've noticed coconut water is something I want after being sick, and not to say let's hope we're getting sick a lot so and have coconut water around, but this is so hydrating. So if you have a headache, coconut water is, I turn to coconut water for those mornings. Or if you just feel like you need some extra hydration, if you go out, it's, you know, in a really hot walk and you're sweating a lot, coconut water is so great for hydration and electrolytes. So I got Thrive's coconut water. I love the ingredients. You have to check ingredients of coconut water because a lot of companies will put some other stuff in there, and Thrive's is just organic coconut water. So I am trying this from Thrive. This is, again, this is a random thing that I typically never buy, but it was one of the only places that I could find a sort of more natural version of this. Because I'm recipe testing, I have one recipe on my site for a vegan funfetti smoothie. And you know, a long time ago this was like in 2014, this recipe is from, and it is vegan and it's mostly whole food, but I have sprinkles in there. And I think I was using regular sprinkles at the time. I won't touch regular sprinkles anymore because of the food dyes in that. Again, I have that label reading guide, I'll link below. These things like Red 40 or Blue Lake, whatever, these have actually been linked to some pretty gnarly things. So anyways, I won't go into that, but I look for natural food dyes. I usually don't use sprinkles all that much, but I wanted to get natural sprinkles for this recipe, and I thought this would be fun. Maybe I could create some funfetti recipes. This does have a lot of things that I typically don't get in packaged foods. The first ingredient is sugar, so these are just like little sugar bombs. I don't usually buy these things ever, but more for pictures and I guess for this funfetti smoothie recipe, it was really cool that Thrive actually had an option for natural, I don't know if I want to use the word natural, for sprinkles without those food coloring dyes. So I don't know if this is a Color Kitchen is the brand. Okay, another thing I got that was on an extra 25% off sale is Thrive's superfine almond flour. Such good prices for almond flour. This stuff can be so expensive if you just go buy this at the grocery store. So this is for baking. I'm doing a lot of pancakes recipes in the recipes I'm testing for my site, and I'll be using almond flour for that. And then also I got organic raw cashews. I kind of mentioned this at the beginning of the video. Getting organic raw nuts, I use them for tons of different things. My favorite use is probably this vegan cheese sauce. It's so good. Or, you know, I use that a lot for just any kind of like vegan sauce or cashew milk. So I actually use cashews a lot, and the prices have kind of been getting crazy. This was an awesome price on Thrive. So these are just organic raw cashews. And what I probably will do is take them out of the container and just store them in a glass container, because I like to like see everything in the pantry. It's just a little easier when you're cooking. Okay, another Thrive Market brand product that I got, and this was on sale. I'm super excited about these. These are organic coconut wraps. So I thought these would be really fun to make kind of lunch wraps, veggie wraps. You can put hummus in this, maybe lettuce, tomatoes, all kinds of veggies. The ingredients are great. You just have organic coconut meat, organic coconut water, and organic unrefined virgin coconut oil. So I've never tried these. I'm excited to try them though. Again, a crazy, insane good price compared to what I've seen at the grocery store. Okay. All right. Another Thrive Market product. This is like for pure fun on smoothie bowls, goji berries. That is literally mostly what I use them for. Or if I'm traveling and want like a little snack or something. I mean, goji berries are kind of expensive, so I wouldn't like eat a ton of these, but they're really good to top smoothie bowls with, and a really good price. This one is kind of big. I'm forgetting what is in this. I love also Thrive's sustainable packaging too. You don't have like bubble wrap here. Instead, they have this really cool netting. Oh, these are just 2 cans of pumpkin, so not that exciting, but again, this is for recipe testing for the fall and just creating different things. I'm already making pumpkin stuff. I always, when I get pumpkin, am looking at the ingredients because sometimes there can be other stuff in this. You just want organic pumpkin on the ingredient label. So this is Thrive Market's brand. There's so much stuff next to me. Now, another cool thing that Thrive does is sometimes they'll offer you a free gift. They don't do this every single day. If they have a huge sale on, maybe they're not doing it, but other times maybe if they aren't having a sale. So maybe if you use the link below, if you're new to Thrive and signing up and get the 25% off, they might offer you a free item as well. I picked the Elmhurst. They'll give you like a choice of like 8 things. This time I picked Elmhurst milked oats. I've been liking this brand a lot, and their milked cashews are really great. I like to make my own nut milk, but like if I'm in Virginia visiting my boyfriend, I'm not making nut milk up there just because it's, you know, it's a whole thing. If I'm in Florida, I'll usually do it, but sometimes not. Sometimes I don't feel like it, and it's really good to have really clean plant milks at hand. I've been liking this brand because of their ingredients. Always check out the ingredients in your plant milk. And their ingredients are usually the featured ingredient, like oats and then water, maybe a little bit of salt. A lot of brands, you're gonna find all this other weird stuff in there. Okay, another Thrive Market brand item I got was nutritional yeast. So if you're plant-based or make a lot of plant-based things, you're gonna know about nutritional yeast. This is like essentially B vitamins, but it gives this cheesy flavor to whatever you put it in. That vegan cheese sauce I mentioned, nutritional yeast is in it. Thrive has a really good price for nutritional yeast. This is the first time I'm trying Thrive Market's nutritional yeast, so I'll be interested to see if the flavor is at all different, but this is like a giant 16-ounce bag. So I was excited about that to just kind of stock up. Okay, I literally had to go to my shower because I remembered that I started using this already because I was out of body wash for like a week and using like face wash and just, it was bleak. So as soon as this came in, I put it in my shower. This is Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 Pure Castle soap. I actually use this for body wash and love it. They have a peppermint flavor kind of body wash that's great too. Also lavender, that smells really good. I tried their hemp roses the first time I'm trying this smell, I guess. It smells phenomenal. I love Dr. Bronner's, and Thrive is the place that I can find the best prices on Bronner's. So another Bronner's product, I'm gonna put that right there so I don't spill it. So another Dr. Bronner's product is just their kind of hand soap. I use this next to the sink for hand soap, but you could also use this in the shower too. If you're new to Dr. Bronner's, if you never tried Dr. Bronner's, I highly recommend this is like a really good one to start with. You could use this for cleaning. You could use this for so many different things. I use this actually to shave my legs a lot. I basically switched from non-toxic in 2020. You know, we were at home a lot and I started like looking around and realizing I was so focused on what I was putting into my body and I wasn't focused really on what I was putting on it. So I really started to look at my makeup and skincare and then household cleaners. And Thrive has been such a good source to get non-toxic items. Again, look at the ingredients when you're shopping to just check, but Bronner's is definitely a favorite for body wash. Another body care item, I'm trying Thrive Market's charcoal toothpaste. I like to get my non-toxic toothpaste on Thrive. I also like Wielda salt toothpaste a lot, and then they have another brightening one. I'll link it below because I cannot remember what the brand is called, but I kind of like swap my toothpaste out a lot. This is a charcoal toothpaste. I've heard conflicting things too about charcoal on the teeth. I'm gonna try this and probably use this with the salt toothpaste. I don't know if that's like diva-ish to be using multiple toothpaste at once, but I like variety, I guess. I also got Thrive's organic sprouted popcorn. I'm excited about this. I have a recipe for chia flax popcorn on like cheesy, vegan cheesy chia flax popcorn on my website. So I'm gonna kind of test that recipe again and reshoot it. So I needed organic popcorn. That is what that is for. 2 more things. Thrive is also my favorite place to find nut butters. I know I'm like saying I find everything on Thrive, but I really find a lot. Nut butters can be really expensive, and I do get some nut butters sometimes at Trader Joe's, but to get kind of raw organic, Thrive has just all the brands, all the options. This is Thrive Brand's organic cashew butter. Cashew butter is so good in so many different ways. My favorite way is on top of a smoothie bowl, but they have such good prices on the nut butter, especially when you can hit a sale. So, you know, nut butter can be insane. Like raw organic can be like 16 bucks or something at the grocery store. So I always look for nut butter at Thrive. Last, but definitely not least, this is literally one of my favorite products. I use this in so many recipes, is date syrup. Now, I have a video all about how to make your own date paste. Syrup's a little different. When you need more liquid in a recipe, like one of my favorite chocolate chip recipes, I use date syrup in that, and you need like more liquid in it. I use date syrup that I usually buy, and there's different brands I've tried. This is like kind of my second time trying Thrive's date syrup. I really like it, and this was a phenomenal price, and it's organic, so that's a win. I know that was a lot, but so if you want to try Thrive, I have a link below that'll give you 25% off your first order. I think also a free gift, but I can't say enough good things about this company. I love to support them as well. I love to shop with them. I think that's another important thing. Every time we shop somewhere, we are kind of voting with our dollar what companies we want to support. I really, really like Thrive. I'm going to try to link up all the things that I mentioned below in case you want to shop any of them. And if you want to see more whole food, plant-based, holistic health and wellness videos from me, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.